Guys, my name is Matt LCD here, and welcome back to Rekt Roads. Now today we're going to be driving 3 cars around, well, Crash Heights, and the first one is this. Now this is the Autobello Piccolina. It's a new car they added. It's a vanilla car in the game because of the new Italy map. I haven't driven this car around yet at all, so it's going to be pretty fun. Alright. Now, if I am correct, this car is supposed to be modeled after the older Fiat 500s. And what I can tell is because this thing has an air-cooled engine, and the original Fiat 500 was based off of the Volkswagen Beetle. This thing is going to be kind of unkillable. Because, well, we don't need to worry about the car overheating or the radiator being punctured, because we don't have any of those. So in theory, this car may beat the, what is it called? The T-Series. Alright, going to Baja Jump. And the other funny thing is, this computer is going to be, well, the computer I'm using, will be taken apart very soon for some mods. I'll probably do a video on that on the channel very soon. And also, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. So, Merry Christmas to everyone, watching. Hope you guys are spending some time with family, with loved ones, all that good stuff. I know I am. And, Christmas Day, just, spend it with family, have fun, all that good stuff. Chill out by the fire, drink some hot cocoa. What I'm doing. All that good stuff. I know I'm probably going to do that. I'll probably do a video, maybe New Year's. I don't know. I'll think about it. There we go. Going into road work ahead. Flying. This thing is... Well, the front suspension, I can tell, has already been collapsed. Now, I'm going to say this. We do, though, have an automation car they're going to be driving. And it's by a manufacturer you guys may know. And there's going to probably be a video on it very soon. So, if you guys are wondering why the temp gauge is rising, that doesn't mean the car is overheating. If you guys can't see, there is a you guys... Oh, crap. That probably screwed us up. But when we're done, how do I say this? There is a fan in the back of here where the back hood is. So, that's what keeps the motor cool. As I said, it's pretty much a Beetle motor. Flat 4, come on. Keep on going, baby. Well, we've already beaten the Miata. We've beaten the K series already. That thing was easy out. I've also been playing some Forza Horizon 2 very recently because nostalgia, and I wanted to go on to Storm Island. Man, how do I say it? That expansion was the best. I don't know why, but I gotta do a video on that. Just me playing some Storm Island, having to, have a good time, and I'm kind of drifting in a little Fiat. Come on, baby. Flat out. And that is a wide open throttle. As you can tell by right there. And it still goes. That front suspension has got to just be destroyed. The only other issue that I have with this car is the fuel tank is up front. And if we hit it in the wrong place in the front, we're going to rupture the fuel tank, which will pretty much set the car on fire, and we'll lose fuel very fast. Come on, baby. Keep on going. 2 miles already. I can see this car actually beating the SBR4. Because we thought the SBR4 would have been out, first couple laps. But it soldiered on pretty well. And we can pretty much go Yup, as I said, we would rupture the fuel tank at some point, and we're going to leak fuel almost everywhere. Not unless this is a small rupture. But no, this is kind of a big one. So try to cover as much distance as we can. Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. Oh, there it goes. The fuel is dipping down to nothing. And we have run out of fuel. And the car will rest at 2.9 miles. Hold on, I wanted to show you guys the this fan. Hold on, let me just rip that off. It's I think behind. Yeah, it's about right there. You guys are familiar with Beetle motors. So yeah, it'd be like right there. So yeah, can't believe this thing actually ruptured the fuel tank. I didn't think that would happen. But, you know, in the back of my mind, I thought, you know, it's going to happen. So, on to the next car. So, the next car is the Bruckle Moonhawk. Now, this car is, how do I say, very big. This thing's got a 404 cubic inch V8, an automatic transmission. And that's really it. So, let's warm up our tires here. Let's do this. Now, with this car, I know this for a fact, it's probably going to overheat. Because this thing does not have any electric fans. And there's only one puller. It's also probably going to puncture the radiator very easy. Because this thing is pretty heavy. But there is also the thing that this car is body on frame. So more structural damage will be done either to the frame or I think more to the body than it will to the frame. So hopefully that helps us with the radiator and all the other bits. There go the hubcaps. There goes two of the hubcaps. Come on, baby. All you got. Oh, dang, this thing is over Baja jump. I just went silent for there just a bit because I felt like it. But, oh my, this thing is so good. This thing is a rally machine. Come on. And jump, and it's gone the wrong way. We were going to flip it, I think. Let's go. Now, we did bend the rim over there, so that's really not good. We rolled the car over. That's not going to be good for alignment. Come on, little Moonhawk. Headlights still work. The indicators still work. I can tell the trunk is starting to go loose, and there goes the hubcap. So we only have one hubcap remaining, guys. That one hubcap is like staying on. Staying alive like the Bee Gees. I'm just gonna say this is the most exciting 1.3 miles I've done in a car around Rekt roads. That hubcap looks like it's gonna fall off. Alright. Now into lap number, I think it's gonna be number 3. And I'm going to say this car hasn't punctured the radiator yet. Who knows? This car may last a little while. And I could have sworn the hubcap went off. Come on. Flat out. This thing is quite fast. There goes the last hubcap. So the radiator hasn't gone yet, which I'm very surprised it hasn't. And let me just say this. This is the Bruckle Moonhawk. Bruckle is kind of the main competitor to Gavril in this game, and we've almost flipped the car over. Gavril makes the T-Series. Who knows, this car may beat the T-Series. That is kind of the benchmark. 10.4 miles to beat. And I kind of crashed in the Tesla turn. Going across the start-finish line. Going into our first big jump. The only reason why I think this car radiator hasn't been punctured is just, I think, number one, because how we're doing the jumps. The suspension is taking more of the brute force than the frame in the front of, the front of the car, which I find very nice. I can definitely tell the suspension is becoming more and more collapsed. The car has gone slightly lower. This thing looks like we just put it on some nice shocks. Like some BC racing coils or something. There we go. Everything sort of works. I can't really see anything out of... Oh, we're gonna hit that tree, aren't we? I shouldn't have gone first person. The front headlights don't work anymore. The rears do. That's a good thing. I'll turn the headlights off. We don't really need them right now. Come on. 3 miles. We've already passed the Piccolina, which is pretty cool. I'm going to say this. It's going to make it. This thing will beat the T-Series, in my opinion. I know I said that about the Sunburst, and it didn't make it. But, come on. This thing has a really good shot. The temp gauge isn't moving anywhere. It's got plenty of gas. It's going to make it. The only issue I have is, or only downside seeing, is we puncture the radiator early. Or we bend the frame, or we lose a wheel, or something like catastrophic goes bad, this whole thing is over. But I've got it that this little Moonhawk can easily hit that 10.4 miles, which we've been searching for. And I'm going to say this. I can't believe the radiator has taken that much abuse and is still going. And we are going nose diving into these things. Come on. Come on. All out full throttle. This suspension, I don't know how, but it's still working pretty well. Kind of. This is the most fun of making these videos, is seeing this car is gonna, this car is pretty good long lasting. Let's keep on going. Let's see what happens. Jump. Baja jump. That is probably totaling the frame right now. But this is a body-on-frame car, so... The frame is kind of important. I mean, the frame is taking more... The body is taking more of the brunt of the damage than the frame. That's probably also why the radiator hasn't been damaged that badly yet, or damaged at all, should I say. We only need about 6.3 more miles, and this car has technically surpassed the leader. This thing is a muscle car, funny enough. It's like a muscle car beats a how do I say it? A semi. Like that makes sense, like racing standpoint, but endurance racing, not really. Like, you wouldn't think a muscle car would last really long because, oh, it's got power, the shocks would give out. The suspension on this car is... Somehow this thing is built like an absolute tank. The 404 V8 in this thing, I don't know, man. This thing is pretty tough. They do have a cop car variant of this, so this thing could be toughened up, you know? The only issue we had with this car is when we flipped it over. Wow, this thing is taking damage. I think the frame is starting to, like, bend in the middle. Like, I can easily tell that. But it's still running. Come on. You can at least pass the SBR. We can pass the SBR, and we can pass the T-Series. Come on. Only 0.2 more of a mile, and we've done half of what it takes to get to, you know, the T-Series, as I said. Come on. The front end is jacked up. That's not good in a sense, but, you know, it's still running, so. Alright, 5.2, so another 5.2 miles, and we've passed it. And as of right now, as I'm recording it, is 9:32 p.m. I should have recorded this maybe 3-4 hours ago. Come on. Oh, come on, baby. Just keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. Come on. I'm gonna say this. I expected the Grand Marshal could do this. I thought this thing would have, you know, died out at about 2 miles from overheating. But no, our temp's fine. Alright, I thought we... Uh-oh. We almost lost steering. Thought we lost steering. I'm like, uh-oh. Everything's good. Everything's in the clear. If only this car didn't have as severe as frame damage, we'd be in really good shape of actually, you know, winning. Not winning, but having, you know, a new high score. Now, with the SBR4 at 0.8 of a mile, that's where it kind of died, and I kind of gave up. Like, it would still, I think, drive. Oh, wait, no, it only had, like, the front wheels would drive it, so. Come on. All we've got. The Moonhawk is still going. After the frame of this thing looks like it's been chopped, like that almost part looks like an old, like, muscle, or not muscle car, like American car from the 50s. Like, this thing looks like it's a rat rod. No. That was some more frame damage that probably equaled it out. And that's pretty good. That's what we want. We want the frame not to be bent in the middle, but, like, you know, equal. So it won't. Major issues. Let's see. Yeah, that fixed this. That fixed the frame. We're in pretty good shape now. Oh, and that bent it back. Come on, baby. The trunk is like opening and closing a bit. I'm gonna guess that's probably gonna break off very soon. But props to, oh well, 6.8. We are about to pass the Sunburst. Or not the Sunburst, but we have passed the SBR4 for second place. This thing is on the hunt. And it's on the hunt for the truck, or the semi. This thing is on the hunt for the T-Series. 3.4 miles to go. And we will have a new champion. Come on, Moonhawk. Come on, Moonhawk. I know it'll make it over. Over rev risk. Didn't realize that. That we could have blown them. We could have seized up the motor for that. We would have lost it. The frame I could is starting to bend. You know, crease. That's not good. The rims are bent. Yet it's structurally sound where it's still running. I don't know how that drive shaft is still connected, but it's running, and that's good. That should fix our frame right there just a bit. When I set off, as I said, I thought this thing would have lost. It would have been a lost cause. It wouldn't run, you know, it wouldn't have done anything, but no, that's doing something. It's doing something pretty good. It's going. Uh-oh. The frame is starting to get all messed up. I almost crashed the car. Suspension is totally and completely collapsed. Only we need is, hold on. We only after 8.4. We're gonna need 2 miles left to beat it. Come on, baby. Give me, yep, 2 miles. And this car is the new champion. Well, we don't know if this car is gonna be the new champion because we're gonna move on to a new track in March. But who knows? For right now, this car may win the championship. Or may win, like, you know, oh, this car is the best car to, you know, drive around an endurance ring for so long. And we spun out. Come on. Keep on going. We are about to hit 9 miles. That's very important. Because once we hit 9 miles, that means we only got about a mile left. I thought this thing would have died out 2 miles ago, at least. Come on. Go. I knew this Moonhawk would do something, and I thought, oh, it's going to probably be either one of the lowest or the highest. I didn't expect it to be the second one. Do the lights work at the back? Yes, they still do. That is craftsmanship right there. Now, granted, you probably won't be able to drive this car since the roof is all caved in, but this is still working somehow. Come on. Go, go, go. Go. Oh man, this thing is destroyed. I'm gonna say this car looks like it belongs in a junkyard now. Alright, come on. It's gonna make it. It's gonna do it. Unless something really catastrophic happens in the course of now and 10.4 miles, it's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. Come on. 10 miles, 0.4 of a mile more, and it's done it. Come on, baby. Come on, little Moonhawk. I kind of doubted you, but I want you to do it. Come on, 0.3. Where was that magical number? It's gonna do it. All right, we've tied it. Come on, and 10.5. Where is it? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the new record holder for Rekt Roads. Oh, and we crash into that. Well, this is a lot about the car, right? The thing is pretty much destroyed anyway. So yeah, that didn't puncture the radiator. I'm kind of surprised. Alright, come on. Somehow I could see that temperature grade just creeping up ever so slightly. Uh-oh. And it still is driving pretty good. I see the temp gauge climbing up ever so slightly. That's not good. But we're at 11 miles, so I mean... Alright. The front of this car is just destroyed. The roof of the car is destroyed. But the trunk is fine. Jump. And we're gonna land it. Whoa, that's sketchy, but alright, come on. The bounce. This is the amount of... I'm just gonna say the suspension. I've probably said that 1,000 times. Suspension is gone. We're just running on how much PSI is in the wheel. When will that work? Come on. I think. Hold on. We've lost one of the wheels for steering. Oh, you're kidding me. Ah, come on. Yet, it's still driving. How? What I find most amazing is how this car doesn't want to die. Come on. This is beyond words. Alright, and it's going into road work ahead. Full throttle. Mashed all the way down, and we're going off, which is not good. Ah, crap. I have to back up. Oh, that temp gauge is rising. I see it now. Temp. It's not good. Uh-oh, are we starting to lose steering? We probably are losing steering. The amount of rollovers we've had. So if it loses steering and overheats, this car's gonna gracefully die. Come on, all the way down. Alright, we've gone 2 miles over the existing record. Come on, just go. Just go. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no, no. And I also didn't mean for that to happen. So, hold on. I'm going to kill it. If that didn't happen, we would have gone far. But the Moonhawk did. Spectacular. 12.5 miles. Man. This was pretty cool to watch. Now, the final and last car we are driving today around Rekt roads is the Kendo Hejai, or Heji, or however you pronounce it. Now, this car is kind of like a Honda Civic. It was made by the same guy who made the Kendo Create. Now, that was a little key van I did a review on. Go check that video out. He made this before the key van, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I wanted to see how good the Civic went around the Rekt road, so let's go. And let's turn the ESC off, because we're not going to need those electric nannies. 3, 2, 1. We're gone. Blithering start there. This thing is quite fast. Little bit of no steering there. All the way down. Come on. We just lost our exhaust thing. Our exhaust tip. Ah, we didn't need that anyway. Flooring it. Going across some speed bumps, which you're going to definitely do in a Civic. On the Kendo Haji, or however you pronounce it. Road work ahead. This car is very fast. We're gonna jump it. Come on, Baja jump all the way down. Well, that was some front end damage. Alright, I just drifted our front wheel drive car. That counted as a drift. Yes, I know. Down, and we're gonna hit some more jumps. Go, baby, go. Alright, handbrake turn. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have done that. Who cares? We didn't. No, we kind of need that wheel, but I mean, thought it'd be cool. Oh, we'll whip it into a handbrake turn. All right, well, I mean, come on, this thing is pretty nice. Must say, this is faster than the key van. The key van isn't meant for speed or the U.S. market. But this thing is pretty fun. I'd say this, go get this mod from it. The guy who made it, show him some support. I got this mod from his page on BeamNG. I'll put a link in the description for that. And yeah, go download it, have some fun. The thing is pretty fast. Come on. Wow, this thing is taking damage. No, if I'm not mistaken, well, we spun out. But the Kendo Create 2.5 miles around the circuit. I reckon we can go further with 2 flat tires. Oh, and I somehow broke the motor. Okay, so yeah, 1.9 miles. So one of the shorter races or laps. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed making these. These are like the highlight of our week. Have a nice Christmas, and yeah, have a nice Christmas, you know, all that. And before I say Happy New Year, but I'm going to be doing a or how do I say this? I'm going to be recording the Friday before New Year's, so I shall wish you a Happy New Year. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out, guys. Have a good night. Have a good Christmas.